There were more than 1,100 new cases of COVID-19 in Utah today. But what's really gotten attention are the 15 more deaths reported. Fox 13's Spencer Joseph joins us with how not all of those deaths are recent.
And Spencer, I understand you spoke with the medical examiner today about how these numbers are being reported.
Yes, and he says his staff is working very, very hard right now. The main problem is they want to make sure that they get the cause of death correct. And that's not always a straightforward process.
Most people don't die, thankfully, but those that do, there's generally a lag time of anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks or more sometimes before they succumb to the illness. And so all of those things kind of play into this of why this big number today.
Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Eric Christensen certified the largest daily increase in COVID-related deaths at 15. But that number is deceiving. Of the 15, 2 were from July. 2 were from August, and the remaining 11 were from the past 10 days.
Deaths that are reported have all along been somewhat of a lagging indicator of what's going on.
The single largest daily increase for deaths still remains on July 23rd at 9. Since then, you can see things have gone down significantly.
That tapered off quite a lot through August. I do have concern we could get back to those numbers.
A concern that's based off the latest trends.
I think it does represent a real increase, but not, I guess, overly surprising, I guess I would say, given, where we've seen cases go.
The process of determining cause of death can be a tricky one.
Trying to sort out which of all the factors that we know potentially could have killed them did in fact kill them, and why, really it's a question of not why did they die, but why did they die today.
About 8% of the population that dies of COVID dies without medical care. So each of those autopsies is done at their office. But for every single death related to COVID, records still must be certified by the medical examiner's office, which is why for Christensen, he's asking everyone to keep wearing their mask, because this is unlike anything he has ever seen.
We've done cases here of deaths from West Nile virus, looked into cases that were related to Zika. We've not really ever encountered anything like this before.
So you can see how hard they work to make sure they pin down the exact cause of death, and for that reason, the medical examiner's office has actually removed a few COVID deaths post-mortem. Very few, but really making sure that they get that number exactly correct. Live in Taylorsville, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.